before we go adventuring, so we can try and teach you a low-level spell of another tree.
Well, teach him first how to practice his blurred vision spell. I like that he's asking the questions of what the fuck is going on. I'm giving him a card for seeking wisdom here. Yep.
So now when I got it before, it's at learn, so I have to pass it at learn, correct?
Yep, pretty much. That's why we're doing it. That's because this is a full magic zone.
A fumble card for Chris.
Inverse our will, but there is a chance of fumbling, as has happened with Doc.
Casting a spell. Right, Chris, in addition to all the magic points that spell cost, roll a d20 for more magic points. Does that put you at 0 or so?
I need to make, because that was 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
McKay, are you guys all staying in the same room or different rooms?
Whatever they put us up in.
They have both options available.
Yeah, I passed out.
Possibly the same room, so we can make sure so we can cast spells on each other and all those fun hijinks.
Perfect. You watch Doc Fulton just pretty much planks into a fucking table and smashes it, and a big pot goes flying off and smashes.
I'll pick him up and lay him on his bed.
Target, you think? Excellent. Yeah, non-resisting target to practice on. Okay, now if you fail your spell, you lose half the magic points of the spell you were trying to cast there, John.
All right.
So you keep trying it. Your magic points should be written on your sheet as to how many you got. When you get down to 0, you do what the doc did. Don't do what the doc did.
All right. So the first time you don't have to. Second time, that's when you're using points.
No, you always use points anytime you cast it. If you fail to cast it, it's half the magic points. If you succeed in casting it, it's all the magic points that it cost.
Okay. So is he going to, the doc, if he wanted to teach me something, or?
The doc? He's unconscious right now.
Gosh.
I can try, I can try and teach you something. So...
Air magic.
Sorry?
Air magic.
Well, I know air magic. No, Doc, he taught Doc air magic, didn't he?
Try to before I get it.
Yep. Okay, so probably a good one to learn is Gate and Time's usually a good one to learn because it's got some nice spells in there like Phase, which is beneficial for combat.
So just use click my learn, correct?
So I've got to make a teaching roll.
Yeah,
he has to make a teaching roll.
Pardon?
I've got to make a teaching roll.
Right, and if you make the teaching roll, then you have to make the level 1 spell roll. You have to make both of them.
Yes, that's right.
So good luck. He's counting on you. Doc, meanwhile, lays there and does nothing. He's
my
awesome.
Teaching is not particularly good, but no, I can't teach you that one.
Right. No, that's it. You get 1 teaching attempt per day.
Yeah.
You'll be there for 2 days. So if you want to try teaching one other thing, you could. Go ahead and do the teaching roll. Doc, we're assuming the next day now. You're conscious again. You had a really good long sleep.
Sweet. And then we're going to leave tomorrow morning when we...
No, sorry. My teaching's not that good, but yes, we're going to leave. I mean, we were here for a couple of days partying and whatever, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yes, apparently Doc had too much to drink. That's it. That's the ticket. Doc goes, dances around like
one thing I was doing while Doc was asleep. No, didn't work.
That would have been
close.
Yeah, you didn't explode, so that's good.
That was close to working, no. It is one that I want to try and build up because I think it could be useful.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Doc, if you ever decide to fuck with your lightsaber stuff, let me know. I will have to look up the putting together rules, which will be just as nightmarish as before, but you have parts again.
Mm-hmm.
Due to cleverness. So, is everybody done with their spells?
Yes.
Yep.
Rock. Did you get a check in yours, sir?
Who me? No.
How many times did you try casting it?
I just did one.
You
Well,
can
'cause-
cast it until you run out of magic points and fall
Yeah,
unconscious.
You totally can, because you want to get a check every session. You want to try to get a check in that spell.
All right. Let me see here.
Like, how many points does the spell normally cost?
That I don't know.
That you need to find out. You need to know your spells super well if you're going to use them.
I mean, if you don't care about the magic, then don't worry about it. It's just
Yeah.
whether or not you want something you want to get better at.
It's another
if
tool.
If it's blurred vision, it's 2 magic points.
Yeah.
So every time I miss it, it's -2.
Minus one every time you
If
miss
you
it.
fail to cast it, it's -1. If you succeed in casting it, it's -2.
Okay.
It's half the magic point cost if you don't succeed in casting it.
I'll give it another try. And it's learn, correct?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you would have to
Well,
learn.
essentially, you can make it quick on yourself by how many magic points do you have?
I have 10 left.
Okay, then essentially 9 times just start hitting the button until you see green, or 9 times have gone by. You can just go fast if you want.
Or the fumble.
Or the fumble. If you hit a fumble, bad shit. 1, 2, 3, just boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
There you go.
Nice.
See,
And
you pulled out some good fucking rolls. Okay, so then it minuses 2 magic points. One of your 2 companions suddenly goes, ah, because you have to cast it on somebody else. So that means one of these 2 boy bastards, and you get a check in the spell.
Right.
Probably be good to tell them in the future, hey, I'm going to be doing this on you, so they don't scream and cover their eyes. But if you don't want to, that's fun too, I guess. So anyway, eventually it becomes time to go adventuring. Now you got to check in it, so at the end of the session, it'll probably go up.
Okay.
If you ever roll really well in it, then you get the next level up and stuff. So, right. A couple days later, you guys are sober again. Fulton has been spreading his seed as requested, and there will soon be little Fultons running around, which is absolutely terrifying. So you guys decide to leave town. Where are you going?
We're going to go to the swamp, right?
Yes, we're taking a boat trip down river to the swamp.
Who is going to be rowing the boat? The water is a bit deep to do your gondola thing, unfortunately.
I think I had it before.
I was also curious, do they have any waterproof backpacks?
They've got some made out of farter. They're not
As long as it's
perfect, but
waterproof.
they're okay.
As long as they're pretty good. Like
They're okay.
Okay.
Are you going to be carrying your delicate?
Is it delicate? I mean, it's a huge blanket, is what like a Santa bag.
What?
What do you think I'm carrying?
The disc.
Oh, the disc. No, if anything, I should probably go take that and deposit it at the White Dove, and then come back.
Right. You.
Or no,
Yeah,
What?
or you can leave it at the Australian Embassy, either or.
That's a
Depends on
better
which one you
place.
think.
Because that's
Well, I
safer.
would like to point out that somebody has attempted to burn down both of those places in the past. So I'm not sure how secure they are. When the criminals eventually
we do have safes at the Australian Embassy. I'm not sure if we have any safes at the White Dove.
okay. I'll put it at the Australian Embassy in a safe.
Please be sure to have it added to the shared gear list, because even though you're not saying you can have this, it's fucking there. So if somebody else gets into the safe, which the elven kids don't like to let anybody in the safe, but if they decide to do some fucking Mission Impossible shit and get the safe, actually it's not nearly that hard, but if they decide to do that with their safe cracking skill, then they may make off with the disc. which is part
Tommy,
of the joy of playing with our PCs.
yes. Tommy, do you have any gunsmithing knowledge?
I have. Let's see. Where's that under? Gunsmithing
It'd
knowledge?
probably be a writing
Yes,
skill, I'm
I do.
assuming.
No, I got
Okay.
gunsmithing.
All right.
Awesome.
Could
You
you
may
do
be
it?
going.
Can you do it as a living, or you just not
It
too
was
bad
just.
at it?
No, it was just like I'm an outdoors kind of guy, so I have a little bit. And
Oh yeah. Still might be useful. So we probably won't get time now, but in the future, potentially, if you have time, one of the things I was thinking of was we get some plans of late 19th century weapons, take it to Beastkin, we patent them, and then we get them made because they're quite behind in their gunsmithing stuff,
sounds like a plan.
and that will be further income into the embassy to allow us to do more things.
Awesome.
I was thinking
No.
about whether or not we go to the extent of setting up a firearms factory.
If you had to do it as a living gunsmithing, that would make you rock hard. Hobbyist is okay, but having
I was
somebody
thinking just potentially, even with that, he would go in Gotham, get books about the guns, and then he would know what to copy out, what to
true,
notes to make, that sort of thing.
true that.
We can make it a section in bargain man stores.
But yes,
So-
that was, anyway, something to potentially keep in mind for the future.
You guys head over to the Mar River. It's a huge muddy river, over 30 meters in width. It's fast enough that swimming is definitely not advised. People, when they get close to the edges of it, tend to wear safety lines and shit like that. They've got some bridges and stuff that are built over it so people can get to farming crops on the other side and whatnot. Eventually, the city may expand to the point where it's cut in half by the river, but that hasn't quite happened yet. The people here are all very friendly. You notice that all the different farmhouses are kind of miniature stone forts, and the construction as the city spreads out is getting steadily better. So eventually they'll have the urban decay in the center where they didn't know how to build shit, and then they got better at it as they went. That is how a ghetto forms, I guess. Anyway, so are you having your outdoors man doing the boat rowing for you guys?
If you feel up to it, Tom, you can.
I feel-
Otherwise, I can do it.
Well,
Support.
your boat begins spinning downriver as apparently he really doesn't know how to row a boat at all. He doesn't quite lose any of the paddles, but you're definitely out of control. The people on the bank all wave like, "Oh,
Would you
good luck."
like me to take over?
Absolutely.
Right, there's some frantic changing of seats. That's better. It's now nice and smooth, and you guys are picking up speed going in the correct direction downstream. Wow, that was a bit scary there. But it's good that you're trying out these new things.
I try, yo.
Yes.
You-
No
you could-
problem.
Exist further along if needed.
That is fucking hilarious. I can do it. Whee!
I
Oh,
can
man,
do
I'm
anything.
alive.
Fair enough. Quite happy to give it a try. We weren't in a life and death situation.
It's
Best
not
time
me.
to
It's
try.
what's wrong with yours.
Mhm.
Yep,
You-
so
you
we'll
might-
go to the unnamed swamp, then to more swamp, and then to temple on edge of the lake.
No problem. You guys are going through the swamp, and there's all kinds of nasty insects flying around, and the weird smells and such. Way too many places to hide. Ambush here would be a very simple thing for even the dumbest creature. A couple of them do try, but they're more or less the kind you can hit with the paddle and they fuck right off. So eventually you guys get over to the Temple of Dagon. It looks as though it's built from these huge monolithic stones, like some really exacting kid spent a lot of time figuring out which stone goes where. And each of these stones probably weighs hundreds of pounds. And it's pretty big. And you notice that the temple itself extends down into the water of on the edge of the lake that it's on. And it just feels heavy and oppressive near here. The sun beats down on you from the sky. It sucks here. You want to go home.
We will dock and pull the boat out.
No problem. You do so. You beach the boat a bit. It's fairly heavy. It's not. It's not. You could do portage with it, but it's not nice.
No. Did we want to conceal the boat? Attempt to conceal the boat?
Sure.
I think you from. Oh, I don't know how you are at concealment. Tommy, I know.
I got it.
Docs.
You guys want to help?
You got it. Yeah, of
I got
course.
This is
How
concealment
attempt is this?
camouflage that you're going for
Yes.
here.
No.
I have it too.
Never mind. All right. The outdoor man pushes you aside and says, "I've got this."
I can do this, maybe. So here. Conceal. Hello.
Underneath my computer.
Here it is.
Nice.
He can do it because the
Well
bargain
done.
man can.
The bargain man can.
The door in seems to be some sort of inhuman skull with a huge gaping mouth, and walking through the mouth is what takes you in. It is definitely dark and spooky in there.
Cool.
Neat, says Doc Fulton, skipping happily toward the temple. At last, he says. No problem. It looks like inside is a bunch of different square stones form the floor, and it's a narrow corridor going on in.
Do they seem to be traps or all? Just
There quite possibly are traps here. This looks like the kind of place that is rife with traps. There's even holes in the fucking sides of the walls and shit like that, at angles and stuff. You're looking at it going, this is just risky as fuck.
got my spot by quarter.
You're thinking if you step on this particular stone, something's going to happen. It's just a wee bit higher than the air stones, but you're not sure what's going to happen.
I stop at it. No, I they step
I would
over
give you
this
a
one.
card for that. What?
Let's step over this one.
Is there any indication of recent tracks from the mud and stuff going in or out?
Give me a tracking roll. This is going to be pretty easy. There's not anything obvious. However, the unobvious part,
By quarter.
it doesn't look like anybody or anything has been in here for quite some time, which is unusual. Even the small game seems to stay away from this diseased feeling place. Inside, it feels kind of hot, like a sick house with malaria.
I feel like I'm at home.
What area is this in, Red? Is this the MMO place?
Yes.
Okay.
I relay the information.
I'm like, where am I?
to
Oh
these
my
guys.
God, the climate's affecting him.
Ah! I'm spinning in the boat.
No problem. You continue to find these other stones every like couple meters, and you're not sure what they do, but they definitely they do something.
I continually point that goes out.
Mm-hmm. No problem. And eventually you get to up ahead. It looks like some sort of half submerged altar at the end of a very long walk down this narrow tunnel thing that's taking you there. On the it looks like the end of the room, the kind of goes into the water, like for ease of access, I suppose. And the temple wall is maybe about a meter above the edge of the water, so you can see out onto the dark, still, waiting waters. You feel as though something is sizing you up and preparing to kill you guys. It'll be awesome. On the
Excellent.
altar are on the altar are several trinkets I will now show you a picture of, because being the kind and benevolent person I am, I made some picture for you. Well, by made, I mean stole. And by stole, I mean I went on the internet and found ones. Hold on a minute. There we go. And Right. Let's see. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, in the pictures will be revealed in the bottom right. And there's a lot of strange markings and stuff. Door in. There it is. And you feel as though you may be the first people in a while to look upon the unholy, unhallowed altar with this stuff on it. In quite some time, if ever.
I wonder what on earth they could represent. How strange.
There's just no telling who this temple is a temple to.
No, no.
Hmm.
Are any of these magic?
Let's see here. Right. How many charges will you have left on your special goggles after determining this?
This will be 33.
Nice. Let's see. Reading off my notes, if the PCs tried to use magic to figure out what the stuff does, right? Something in here is wildly distorting your magic sight. You can't get a clear picture of the delicate strands of magic. You're sure it's environmental, being in here, rather than from the items themselves. I would like to point out that the blue thing that's being held by a hand, the hand is not actually included with it. It's just for size.
Thing being held by hand? I do not see a blue thing being held by hand.
Right.
Oh, God damn it. There's some sort of weird... Hold on a minute. Why don't I have a picture of that? Hold on. Let me get a new picture up real quick. DIY MMO. Dragon. There it is. And load, damn it, load. Nice. With a little bit and reveal. There it is.
Okay, so some sort of gem or crystal or something, is it?
Maybe loss.
Yeah. As far as Doc Fulton, you're betting that even though you can't really tell, chances are decent.
That's magic, or is all the little things magic?
That you're guessing is definitely magic. The other things, not sure. Maybe.
Like residual?
Pardon?
Residual type magic, like post-ritual type?
Quite possibly. Yeah, the other things could end up being magic, but in here, definitely the blue thing is. The other things either are or were or residual or look at the pretty lights. No.
Okay. I actually am going to open up the bag where my sack is, where my glove is, and I'm going to put these things in the sack.
No problem. As he begins putting the things in the sack, you begin to hear a splashing and spraying outside of the water. It sounds like something massive is surfacing. And Chris, give me a listen roll.
Got a half.
You know that sound. You don't like it. It's
I
coming
put everything back.
quick. It's still coming and quick.
Is it
How
coming
far
from...
in are we?
You're all the way in.
Okay,
So
wait.
it's coming from the entrance, or is it coming from the water under
From the water.
From the water near the altar?
The water that gives easy access to right where you are. You feel like you're on the end of a spoon that's going toward a big mouth.
Let's run.
How big is the passageway, height-wise, dimension-wise?
Not small enough by a long way.
Let's run.
No,
I start running.
Yeah, I start
Excellent.
running.
Doc takes off.
Run, flee!
I start
The only
running.
thing I care about having is that blue gem or the blue stone. Everything else, I can leave here. Fuck it. I'm
Taken.
running.
You guys give me listen rolls as you think you hear something coming from under the water. And then I'm going to want to know how the run rolls go.
Oh, lovely.
Listen.
Critical.
Yeah, minus 60 on my listen.
Yeah, I got it.
Turkey leave.
Yeah, I was hoping that wasn't it. Damn it, there's two of them.
Ah, who did everybody make the run roll?
Rolling right now.
No, I have
How's
not
that
rolled
going?
it yet.
It's
Yeah, I
right
made it.
God damn! Magic
Excellent.
point. Hold on, stand by. Hero point.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
you.
Did we have this trouble yesterday?
Yep.
Damn!
Unfortunately, I don't have a reroll card for you.
I think did I have? I'll do another magic or a hero point.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that yesterday too.
God damn.
I was about to say I'll play an assistant plus 10 on you.
Let me see something.
Okay.
I think I have.
Your next roll, it will be at
I'll
a
play an
70.
assistant plus 10 on you.
So be sure to put in your modifier again. Remember how you do that?
Yeah, I think.
I have
Cool.
a skill 10 as well if you want it.
Oh,
Please.
there you go.
So I will play it. I'm not I don't know where to put it on the board, Logan. So
Just discard it and then have him give you a card. Have him trade you whatever. 'Cause,
right, and then give me a card.
yeah.
Where are we
Well,
at?
So
no,
you're plus-
you usually complain about us just putting it on the board.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Here, I'll flip back. Since you're in combat, I'll flip back to the regular happy board.
You're at-
of
So you're now at plus 20 to your running.
Yeah.
Hurrah.
And
If
you
he
need to
rolls
give
an
me a
81.
card before we get into combat or anything.
Hold on here, House. So I put in a plus 20.
Yep.
All right, let me see here. Why do I always have trouble running?
Don't know.
Right now, okay, so I got to put in. Is that in the first one, the multiplier, or
No, multiplier stays at 1. The second bit,
modifier is 20?
don't put a plus, just put 20. If you put a plus, it screws it up. Yes, nice.
Hooray. So did everybody make their running roll?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Crit.
Here's nice. You are definitely out first. You hear something squishing rapidly after you. You're not sure what it is unless you'd like to check back. But whatever it is, you can hear the temple exploding outward, the blocks and such. And right.
Interesting.
Yes, it literally rips through the temple like old toast.
Wow. So much for
And-
the elder signs on the outside of the temple.
Apparently not powered. So,
Damn.
good news and bad news. There's no way that you can pretty much outrun this thing and get your boat into the thing. And even if you did get your
We
boat
get to the
into
beach.
yes, you can definitely get to the beach. You
Good.
reach the beach.
I pull out
Yes.
my gigantic mitten.
Mm-hmm. There is a. We were half expecting this.
And welcome back to Dramatic Combat.
Let me know when you want me to play the assistant plus 10 on you, Chris.
Okay.
Right.
D10 damage, as in.
No problem. Let's see. Chris, are you standing next to these guys in the boat?
I'm not in the boat. I stayed on the beach. I knew that we're not getting away. This thing's too fast.
Oh yeah.
I'm moving away from him, expecting in beginning to start happening.
No problem.
I like-
You see Tommy back there, confused, standing near him. What do you do?
Toby,
Get
get out the way!
I'm running.
All right. He goes, and he takes off. No problem. Which direction do you want to run, Tommy? Because you've got the beach, water, back there's the temple.
I'm back
McKay's-
where, the beach where Chris is. Or where, what's the name is?
Joshua.
Doc.
Doc, you're running toward Doc.
Oh, whichever's the easiest way.
They're
Away
both
from
east.
me.
Don't run. Don't
Okay.
keep distance from Doc.
Okay, you got it.
He's
You
going to
run
get big, and if you're too close, you'll get crushed.
Okay.
And we begin dramatic combat. Right, round one. Heroes are first, villains are second. Holding up an object and laughing maniacally is approved.
Do I see it yet?
Yes, everybody. Unfortunately, you do see this thing. It is. Hold on, I will give you a picture of it here because I know at least one of you hasn't seen this before. By the way, keep in mind this thing it's bigger than the other one, Doc. You're not really happy about that.
Oh,
Just
shit.
like to point that out. Yeah, it seems this one's been around for a while. And reveal. It seems to be mostly teeth, tentacles, and eyes.
Hello.
It's huge. So, sanity rolls, please.
Mhm.
That's basic.
Yay. What is it? D8 if you make your send roll? Or D6
D6
or
if you
D10?
make it. D6
D6?
if you make it. Success is D6.
Couldn't recall.
Just made it.
Oh no, Chris is going to lose his shit.
Yay.
Here's the name of what to put it under if you're keeping track on your
3
sanity
more
sheet.
points to Shoggoth.
It maxes at 40, 40.
Yep. Got it on the sheet already.
Can't I make a willpower roll to not have to worry about running away or anything?
Absolutely. Your willpower times 3.
Shoggoth.
John, did you roll your D6 sand loss yet?
No, I made it.
Yes. If you make it, this one is so horrifying, it still costs you D6. If you were to miss it, it costs you D20.
Sorry about that.
So D6 is better.
Yeah,
I made it by quarter.
God damn
Back to the old days.
it.
horrifying.
Lucky I don't know Shrib still, bitch.
So, Doc, I have the following cards which will probably be of use to you.
Okay.
Besides the assistant plus 10 damage, I have an opponent fails, and I also have armor piercer 2.
Oh, that armor piercer 2 for sure.
Yeah. So I think all 3 of them are probably going to be useful to you as combat progresses.
Take four off of your sandy, and then I wrote in the word Shoggoth. Put it in so you can keep track of what you lost them toward.
And there's the opponent files.
Because if you see
let me know when you want me to play the assistant plus 10 on you.
Okay, it'll probably be when I get a good hit. So.
Yes.
Or no, you got to play that before you roll, right? Or
before
damage is
someone
rolled.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
before damage. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Tell me.
Yeah.
So I can play it before you roll your damage.
Right. Let's see. As I was saying, yeah, they really know how to pick their battles. I'll tell you what. So, as I was saying, heroes are first, villains are second. Holding up an object and laughing maniacally is approved. This round, the creature is still back there, probably a couple running rolls or whatever. I just had you do one to cover more distance for dramatic effect. And it's ripping apart the temple, and you can see it pretty much exploding from the temple. And, Fulton.
I activate the thing.
He goes, and he becomes this huge mecha Fulton. Is there any sand loss for observers or doers? I think there is, yes?
Yeah, I have to, hold on, let me get it. Mecha Fulton. I'm looking through the... That's such a long description, sorry.
Yep.
I don't see it. I'm just going to read the whole thing again. It'll take me a second here.
Essentially, for you, John, he's turned into a big half mechanical, half person creature, mostly mechanical, I think, actually. And he looks just like Doc. All of his clothing and stuff just rips off of him. His backpack just rips off of him. All of his shit falls to the ground, and he hopes not to step on it. but who knows? And in the center of his chest, he has some sort of big diamond thing that has like one of them looks like the piece that you found, the clay triangle thing. And then there's a different clay triangle that's joined to it. So they're both joined together. And so you're thinking, holy shit, I'm halfway to being able to turn into a 10-meter fucking tall mechanical monstrosity that used to be me.
It actually has nothing. It doesn't say anything about anybody else losing sand.
Oh, all right.
He's just gone
Oh,
bigger.
You
and
guys take heart.
mechanical.
There you go.
I've
Yeah.
seen worse things like that, Sugar.
Yes, that's true. Unfortunately, you do get to see a big mechanical penis, Mr. Stud.
Well, if he whacks it into submission.
That would be impressive. If he beat it to death with his penis, I would be impressed. So, yes. And
If you have
What?
nothing else to do, if you have, never mind.
all right. And he does that. And John, what do you do? Tom.
What is that? What is he the only one that's fighting this thing, or what are we
You
doing?
have no idea. You're standing next to McKay.
Yep.
I'm not sure if
Pretty
McKay's
much.
done running or not.
Nope.
McKay's still running.
Yeah, I'm staying. He told me to run. I'm running.
All right.
I'm
Well,
putting more distance because large Sugar, large Doc moving backwards and forwards.
it's all up to Doc. Excellent. Both of
I
you
want
guys
to give
me
myself a
sprint rolls.
little bit of clearance so I don't get crushed by either or.
Excellent. Both of you guys give me sprint rolls. That'll put you at about 20 meters away. Pete, I'll let you keep track of how far away you are from it.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to get too far away because just in case I need to assist
mhm.
in some way.
20 meters is a pretty decent distance, but from a Shoggoth, it's what we refer to as point blank range still.
I can't fumble. Jesus Christ!
You fall down
I can't run
dramatically.
through my goddamn life.
You trip over like a small seashell, and you fall into the sand, and you roll into the water. And then the seaweed seems to just almost wrap around you. But you're still like 10 meters away from this. What could possibly go wrong? Don't steal my card, yo. So,
I'm just trying to get out of it.
no problem. Next round we can have that happen.
Right.
But let's move into the creature for its action surges across toward the dock. It reaches the dock. They prepare to do titanic combat of a mortal variety. So we now go to next round. Villains at first, everybody mark off a legitimate piece of gear. Shit gets dropped, crushed, stepped on, eaten. Good news is attack is approved this round. But the bad guys are first. Unfortunately, this one is a little tougher and meaner than the last one that you took on, Chris, but what could possibly go wrong? So it attempts to kill the shit out of Chris. It misses somehow. Amazing. It really just takes all the badness out of this bad guy. But attack's approved. Right. What did everybody mark off for their piece of gear, please?
I had a compass. I lost.
Fair enough.
I had my Zippo lighter,
Damn.
so I can't stand there and light my pipe now.
Mm. Oh, by the way, I do prefer a piece of gear that's actually come up in the story recently. Yes, I know you smoke all the time and shit. But something that's been mentioned would be good.
I would say my first aid kit.
Done.
I haven't really had anything.
Yeah, you don't use anything. So
I'm
no
bored.
problem. Attacks approved. For John, you stagger back to your feet this round if you'd like.
Yes.
And Pete, do you want to keep running and go, ha, somebody slower than me is with me? Just keep running.
For some reason,
No. At the moment, I will not. But I will depend on how things go later on as to whether or not I decide to put more distance.
No problem. You watch Doc Fulton bravely backhand it, go, bitch. He goes,
Dagon's a bitch. Bring it.
No problem. It regenerates all the damage you've done to it. And we go to next round.
Mhm.
You're 1 damage. All right. Ironically, the card I just pulled is the Cthulhu Loves You card. That's funny. So, villains are first, and villains get a free reroll. Heroes, if they take any damage, have a chance of dropping stuff. Fortunately for the Doc, he's not fighting with any stuff in his hands. But the bad guy attempts to smash shit out of Doc and does so. This one seems a bit more skilled than the last one you took out. So you're pretty convinced you're going to die. Damage will be... no, it's happy with that. It does 15 points of damage to you and begins sucking your leg apart.
Okay.
Should I have this thing use the 4 players cards or no?
Pardon?
The 4 players card thing, NPC cards, or is that like a actual?
Oh, okay, yeah. There's no NPC with us, so
Oh, okay.
good thinking, but yes,
Mhm.
unfortunately, there's nobody with us.
Yeah, if there was, I'd be happy.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
If there was, that would be quite a good move because that would give us extra cards to help Doc out with.
Let's see. John, what do you do?
Trying to stay within a safe distance, but again, just be able to come
You're
back.
about 10. It's you, or sorry, the creature 10 meters away is you. 10 meters from you is McKay.
You guys want to use a replenish card? See if any cards would help us.
We'd have to discard, and at the moment,
Yeah, wait for it.
yeah, wait for the moment because we've got some
Okay.
decent cards to use.
Fair enough.
And doing a replenish gives us a potential of getting a red card to lose all our good cards.
Okay.
So in other words, you're about 30 foot closer to the monster than McKay is because McKay can run like a fiend when he has to.
Yeah, I can't run at all.
Do you want to run toward? You want to try running toward McKay or stay where you're?
As long as I'm in safe, do I feel in safe distance or within?
No.
Okay.
Not even. You think the creature could get you and the Doc from here, maybe, as soon as it notices you or cares? Because right now it has a giant target, but
Let me.
it might be able to get you from here.
I'll see if I can do something that I'm really good at that I can't do. Hey!
Well done.
Excellent. All right, you sprint over to McKay. I don't think he's running any further yet. He feels
Okay.
he's just barely in. You're barely in safe distance. Although, with how quick the creature is, it could probably be here real quick.
Yeah, I know. But
Okay,
I'm just
what do you do?
thinking that if the creature gets within 10 meters of me, I'm going to cast a spell.
What do you do now, though? It's not 20 meters. What do you do? Quick.
Watching.
Excellent. And prepare to card horror. Meanwhile, back to Fulton.
Sing opera if.
The look on Pete's face. Wah! Says Fulton.
I spent a pause on that.
Ah!
Did you want the skill
Yes.
card played now?
Because the skill card
Damage-
doesn't add into the double, right?
Does all damage get doubled or just the...
On a crit, Logan.
What's it
Yeah.
say? Read the card.
Before someone else rolls their damage with a PC or NPC, this card may be played to allow them to roll additional damage.
So play it now, and then so what's the additional damage that it gives you?
Plus D10.
Great. So now play it, and then when he rolls his attack.
Yeah, the question is he's critted. Does the crit double the plus D10 as well as his normal damage?
No.
That's what we're
That's
trying to
what I
look
thought.
He'll double his. The crit doubles his shit. You're just going, here's another D10.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's what we just wanted to confirm.
Ah,
So
right.
did you want me to play it now?
big hit.
Yeah, hold on a second. With Armor Piercer 2.
Oh, hold on a second. So let's figure out the ups before the downs. So you normally do D3. Do you have an 80 or better strength?
With martial arts, I do D10. because that's what I did on the last Shoggoth. I was either doing D8s or D10s.
Yeah.
D8s are
the
without
D10.
martial arts, so
Okay.
D10 because I got martial arts.
Right. So then it decreases down, but if you got armor piercer 2, it only. Oh wait, no, it'd be D10 after the decrease, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So
This is my damage after the armor. That's why. So I'd go up 2 places.
That's easy. So D6 and D8.
D12. So that's D6, D8. Okay. And then since I crit, I would do that twice.
Yeah, 2d6, 2d8.
And then a D10 on top of it.
So you want me to play the D10?
Hold on.
Because it's before you roll. Just don't.
Yeah, it is. Now is definitely not a bad time to play the plus D10 if you just want to go for it. Wah! And didn't somebody else have a supporter D10 also or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, playing on him to support a D10.
Well, didn't somebody else have a straight plus D10 damage?
Yeah, Doc does.
Holy shit, yeah, I'd just load all that in just to see if you can do the big mecha hit.
Yeah, I'm going to see if this works. I just typed it all in, so we'll see.
No, I don't know if it did.
I don't think it did either.
Just mash the buttons and we'll figure it out.
So this is 2d6, 7, 20, 34.
Nice. All right. It definitely it rocks it. You can tell it's not quite half dead, but it definitely rocked it. You're thinking a few more hits like that, you'll win.
Kick it,
you guys are doing the ground and stuff because he goes wah, when the ground kind of. That's quite a fucking hit. You're thinking if he can keep laying those out, then you'll have him fight a tank for some sport. And you can tell Tom is thinking, as soon as I get that other triangle thing, I'm going to have to do this.
No, I'm going to get a new pair of boots because mine, apparently I can't run in them.
All right, we now go to next round. Well, I look at it this way. You've made a whole lot of good skill stuff. So, right, villains are first, heroes are second. Maneuvers approved. So if you guys want to either maneuver inland a little bit to get a better spot away from the water, or if you want to run further away, either one give you a card. But first, the bad guy goes. It attempts to, oh yeah, this thing sucks, all right. For 16 points.
I'll use my fun of fails.
It does a weird slurping thing on your legs.
Stop it. Go up higher.
That is the height of perversion. Okay, so starting off with Tom, what do you do?
Now, what are we stopping in the water still, are you saying? Or
you're standing next to the water. You're on the beach.
Okay, so
you're over there on the beach, which is probably actually I'm going to give you Tom a luck roll. You want to make it at half.
All right. 1 second here. Hold up. And luck, is that under basic?
It's on the core skill sheets right at the top right hand corner.
On basic info though?
On the skills tab in the second section, core skills, it's the top right corner.
That's right. Why am I not seeing it?
So it should be above pharmacy.
I got it. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember you used to have a boat? It's kindling because this thing crushes areas. So, where are you two? Well, actually, let me ask Pete first. It'll be easier for him. Are you just observing, or you want to run somewhere? Or
no, I'm maneuvering a bit further inland.
All right. Do you want to do what he does, Tom? Because I know you're going for that. You're doing just like a police rookie does. Watch and learn if they know what they're doing.
And I succeed at maneuvering.
No problem. You watch Fulton attempt to kill himself while he's fighting the creature. He sticks his head into it and goes. Oh, wait, no, he spent an air pause. So, how many pause are you down to there, Chris?
I spent 2. I'm good.
Uh,
Is this regen the same way?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
2 per round. So, no problem. And you do a little bit of damage there. Great. And we go to next round. Oh, anybody, did you make your maneuver roll, Tom? Maneuver deck?
It's Dex maneuver.
Yeah. If you make it, you get a card.
I'm
me start.
spending my outdoors person card.
Oh.
Where's that dex? Isn't that like under strength or something like it? Where?
And I think I might
got
take
it.
cross-country skiing.
Cross-country skiing is a good idea.
Jesus Christ.
No problem. He dramatically is staggering around like, the land is shaking so hard from the 2 titans fighting. And you're like, it's not. And he's like, it is.
I use a hero point.
No, I wouldn't recommend
No,
that.
don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's no need to. It's just whether or not you get a card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And so now we go to next round. Yeah, it's not if before when you're trying to get out of temple without it collapsing on you, then it would have been important. Now it's just like, So villains are first and have a small bump to their skill for this round. Swinging a chain's approved, and it attempts to kill the shit out of Mecha Doc. It does so. Haha, things. Only 10 points this round to Mecha Doc.
Okay.
Mecha Doc. By the way, when you get smaller again, your damage divides down. Like how it multiplies up, your hit points multiply up, then they divide down when you get small again, Chris. Okay?
Okay.
Round A fractions in your favor. Assuming you survive. The other 2 are just standing there wondering what you were talking about before.
What was the approved action this round?
Swinging a chain.
Okay.
Right. Do you guys do anything this round?
Yes, I attempt to sing opera.
All right. Now, you get to find out something interesting on this. There's 2 possible things here. First, if Pete sings a little bit of opera, he gets a bonus. If Pete's character makes a singing role and sings opera, he gets more of a bonus. And, of course, you can go for that.
All right. Let's see. Spear and magic helmet, spear and magic helmet, spear and magic helmet.
Excellent. You get a small bump from that, Chris. You've already rolled damage yet, or no?
Okay, so with the +5, I would have hit with martial arts. Can I remake my damage or no?
But I don't make my
Sure.
character singing roll.
All right. Was it about the same?
It's like 1 up, but
Hey, you get to hear Pete sing opera. How bad can it be? So, right. Anything from John?
There's nothing I could do.
It depends. I have no idea what kind of weapons and shit you've got on you. Because if you want to like if you had something to shoot at it, then you could do that. Well, wait. Don't you have your Magitech pistol?
No, we gave at the what's the name for them to learn.
Oh, right. If you had that, that would be really handy right now. But man, they did promise
we were going to
to
get one, but never went and got one.
He's probably not within range to use the Magitech pistol because that's only got a range of 10 meters.
Right, but I was going to say you could always advance and go, choo, 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 which would make Doc Fulton
Shoot,
happy.
damn it!
Yes. True.
No problem. You guys hang out and watch the fight. It's good fun for the whole family. And next round, nothing good's approved. Villains are first and hasted.
Great.
What kind of cards do you have?
Mecha Doc. A crit. Not
Spell
quite a
break
crit.
and a talisman card.
Do you want to use your replenish at this point?
Yeah.
I'll wait to roll damage then, because it got a crit and not quite a crit. As it continues to consume Mecha Doc, you can see some of the metal plates and shit coming loose.
We replenishing?
Yeah,
You
I
mean-
you,
think so.
John,
Let me-
please play the replenish.
Yes, I will.
Play
So
it
you
as the last
discard everything
card.
first, and then you play that last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way the
Assuming you
replenish
don't want spell break at all for this.
No.
Yep. And Australian resistance. It's not doing poison to you.
a spell break would be really bad to play on Mecha Doc right now.
Mm.
So
Yes.
we dump all of our cards and replenish.
Any
Uh-huh.
cards that you don't want to hang on to, yes.
Okay. So the other ones are good. So I guess I just take one.
What were
If
your
you
other cards again?
If you think they're going to be useful for this situation,
Well,
this is a life and death situation.
okay.
If Doc dies, we will die.
I have a loose stun thing. Would that help you, Doc? Loose stun damage.
Oh,
No,
no.
All right.
it's all
so
real.
get rid of that then, and can't do the NPC. Draw 4 cards, and the slip up ain't gonna work either. So
Yeah, I'd dump all those personally.
draw 4. Instant up. Play when you're knocked down and you are instantly back on your feet. Let's see. Reroll. Break free. Use this round, the whole round, to get free. All your grapples currently are, as well as non-magical bonding handcuffs, fall away. This does not get you out of a cage. Play at your beginning. And yes, one is what the fuck skill card. Permanent +10. Add to any of the following skills. Cap of 60 total: pilot, zeppelin, parachuting, dog sledding, scuba swimming, skiing, 0G ops, and vac suit.
You should play that on yourself right now, that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, play that on
All right,
yourself.
played it.
Yep.
So you don't have to roll damage, Logan. Opponent fails, because that's going to be stupid. Well, actually, opponent fails after I see the damage, so go ahead and roll it. Because if it's really
Okay.
low, I'll take it.
It hit with both of its attacks, but first, here's the crit. Pew, 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 pew. It's actually not as horrible. It's 14 on the crit.
I'll take it.
The not crit is 15. Awkward.
I'll take it.
All right, so I have round revision and damage flavor. I've got no idea if damage flavor will assist in this combat or not.
What
Can I
about
make
that
a
break free?
Cthulhu Mythos roll to see if I know of any kind of damage flavor that would help? with
Yeah,
this?
same.
If that thing's got you all grappled up, if I give him the break free, would he be able to pull out of that?
If it has him grappled up, or
Yeah.
gets him grappled up, then yes. Right now he's not grappled up,
Okay.
but he's pretty much just standing in a big puddle of teeth and mouths and stuff. It seems to be thrashing everything in a 5-meter squared area around it. Just
I
so
got
you guys are aware.
I got rerolls, Doc. If you want another reroll, you can use.
Actually, okay, good.
Let's see.
Actually,
Sure. Cthulhu Mythos? No.
no, we
Excellent.
failed it. Although,
Hooray!
can I have? Hey, Pete, can I have it?
Yeah, of course.
You want my reroll?
Not yet.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Trees and shit are getting knocked over by these two titans as they fight. Doc, I think it's your turn if you haven't gone already.
I'm trying to trade. Well, actually, just all right. Hold on.
Mecha Doc. Mecha Doc.
Can you play? Just go ahead and. Okay, wait. I can take that.
Oh,
back.
by the way, Pete, the opera is every round.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll sing every round.
Cool. Just do it before Doc rolls, and that's all good.
Yep.
Here, take that card, Pete, and then toss out the flavor.
Damage. Yep. All right.
It's damage flavor, right? Like I can pick any flavor or damage
For
I
this
want.
damage only, it is turned into an element, cold, fire, water, stone only. No additional effect unless the creature is especially vulnerable to it. This card may be played along with a bonus damage card. Play before hitting the creature.
Oh, so it's I have to hit it with that?
Yeah, it's basically when you hit it. Yeah, play
Alright,
before hitting.
All right, give it to me. I'll play it once and see if it works. Is it right there?
As in, yeah, it's right there. I've also got a round revision, so
I wouldn't take this round again.
no.
Unless you
Just
really
saying
pissed
for
it off.
future, if necessary, we can.
Oh, it doesn't have electricity? Only cold, fire, water, stone?
Yeah, and yeah, no.
That look.
Fuck you, look. Okay.
I'm not saying it won't work, but I am saying that you would have to choose which element because I know which ones it's more susceptible to, and I don't think you're going to get it. Do your attack, Chris. Before you do that, let's hear from Pete.